Right now, I have to hop on to the third on point. And my third on point is on CAA. The Ministry of Home Affairs has notified the Citizenship Amendment Act rules on March 11th, paving the way for the law's implementation across the country. This is a significant development that has taken place, and it has been done right before the Lok Sabha elections. Right before the Lok Sabha election. And on this, I am joined by Brijesh Pandey, my input editor, and I'll straight away take a comment on this from Brijesh. Brijesh, right before the Lok Sabha election, this has happened right before Lok Sabha election, you have CAA rules notified, and people say that the rules of CAA have to be read alongside NRC. Am I correct?
Well, yes, you are correct, Karthik. And I think, one of the key factor of the CAA is that it's also part of the 2019 electoral manifesto of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And, as we were discussing at 6 o'clock when the news broke, this is going to be pitched as one of the subtext of Prime Minister's Modi ki guarantee scheme, which is being articulated by the Bharatiya Janata Party, saying that BJP is a party which fulfills its promises made to the electorate, made to their voters, and this is exactly what they are doing right now. I think, post CAA, it has given a further fillip to the popularity of the BJP, which was riding anyway high post the construction of Ram Temple. And as, you look at the strategy of the way, the Prime Minister Modi is going about, the BJP is going about, by getting in as many allies as possible, by formulating and making sure that they can win that one extra seat, which can take them a bit closer to 370 and help the NDA to cross 400. The same way, this particular announcement, the notification will 101% will provide a fillip to the Bharatiya Janata Party's electoral prospect. And on expected lines, a lot of chatter has started coming in from the opposition parties.
But then, when the Prime Minister does this, I don't think it's going to stay that way. A lot of sensitive areas, Section 144 has been implemented. A lot of bites have come on this. Let me play out quickly two very important bites on this.
पहली बात तो ये है, इतना विलंब क्यों किया? और अगर विलंब किया तो चुनाव के बाद क्या दिक्कत थी? उनका एकमात्र उद्देश्य होता है हर मुद्दे को हिंदू मुसलमान में बांटो। संविधान में हर व्यक्ति को अपने धर्म को पालन करने का अधिकार है। इसलिए अगर किसी कानून में धर्म के आधार पर यह तय किया जाएगा कि कौन नागरिक बन सकता है, कौन नहीं बन सकता है, मेरे मत में ये भारतीय संविधान के खिलाफ है।
देखिए, राजनीतिक दृष्टि से देखने वालों के अपनी अपनी नजरिया है, इसमें मैं कुछ नहीं कहूंगा, पर देश के हित में क्या बेहतर हो सकता है, सरकार हमेशा सोचती है और कोशिश करती है कि देश के हित में ऐसे फैसले जिसके माध्यम से जनता को लाभ हो, ये सुनिश्चित करती है।
So let me explain the law, and let me take that graphic. So let's talk facts. Fast track citizenship for the persecuted minority groups of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. Who are the persecuted people is the bone of contention. 6 minority groups identified are Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, Buddhists, Christians, and Parsis. They are being considered the persecuted group. It does not include Islam. That is why the bone of contention
does not include Muslims.
Changes the definition of illegal migrants. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is religion specific. Government says that you already have a Islamic Pakistan, you already have a Islamic Afghanistan, you already have a Islamic Bangladesh. So, Hindus are persecuted. Now, another argument is this: if you look at the population of Hindus in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, actually the population have gone down. If you look at the population of Muslims in India, the population of Muslims in India have gone up. India has kept up the promise of a secular Pakistan, but a secular India. India has kept up the promise of secular India, but Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan have not kept up the promise to keep the minorities safe, which the Jinnah made. That is why there is a word, Hinduओं का पलायन हो रहा है Pakistan से. The Sikhs are not in Afghanistan, and after the 1971 war, Hindus in masse had to leave Bangladesh because they were being pillaged, raped, murdered by the West Pakistan's army. Vijesh.
Well, absolutely. And one of the arguments which is put forth by the government, because the Muslim side have taken the case to the apex court, saying that it is violative of Article 14 and 21, which guarantees equality before the law. They're saying that Muslims have been knowingly left out. What is the argument of the government is that the Muslims are not a persecuted minority in either Afghanistan, Pakistan or Bangladesh. It is these six, religion which are minority in these three nations, and that is the reason why only these six have been allocated. And to assume that Muslims are minority in these three states is nothing but a laughable thing. So the government is very clear that the exclusion of Muslims as in the CAA notification is not per se design but per se requirement, and they are saying that that is the reason why only these six minorities are kept, and there is no witch hunt against the minority community.